Hi guys, I just wanted to put this little snippet in before the next video. I've been really blessed over the last probably week to be feeling able, which has been really nice for me. I take each day as it comes. I don't look for the next day because I don't know what it's going to hold. I also don't make assumptions about how it's going to be. So because I have a bad day today doesn't mean that I'm going to have a bad day tomorrow, because I think the more that I concentrate on what could be, the more it becomes reality. It's nice to be in a decent place, an achievable place. As you'll see in the video, I'm actually feeling, or at that point in time I was feeling extremely good, and I appreciate all of those things. So, one day at a time, one moment at a time sometimes, but that's all right too, because that's allowable. We need to deal with these things as we deal with them, and as I keep saying in my videos, hopefully my being present and dealing with me in front of you might help some of you to understand things a little differently. Okay? Hi guys, long time no see. My apologies. I haven't sort of been in the right mind space to do these, and it's probably the times that I should have been, but I think that I got to the point where I was trying and that what I was producing just sort of seemed really negative. And I don't want this to just be about my negative experiences. Although they're real and they're there and they happen, they're not all that's happened. And so at this particular point in time, I'm enjoying me. I've actually found some things that have helped me pull myself up from where I was, which is just bloody awesome. And I'll share those things with you, one or two things. I started on some natural medicines. Natural medicines meaning things that I could get from the chemist, herbal things that would enter my body and not be harsh, like there's no chemicals and stuff. One is St. John's wort, which I'd heard about for a long time, but was never able to have because I was on the chemical medication. And the other one is something that is called Anxio-Lift. The Anxio-Lift has something in it called holy basil. Also has ashwagandha, magnolia, and polygala, I think it is. And I can't tell you with 100% certainty that this is exactly what's helped me, but I believe it has. I believe, like, it took about a month for these things to get into my system properly, but having gone from having no ability to do anything apart from concentrate on the feelings in my system, the fuzzy head, the anxiety, the body feelings that I was experiencing. Going from experiencing all of that to now feeling able to, going out in my garden and starting to dig back in my garden, one of the things I love. Getting out of the house, like walking, getting some form of exercise, doing things has been really, it sort of adds on to my feeling better. Because when I accomplish things, I feel more able to try and do more things. The other thing is, I was given these are positive affirmation cards. I call them just positivity cards, that I was given some 20 years ago, at least. at least. And I've only had this is probably the third time in those 20 years that I've had these out. But I've always had them in a safe place. And I took them out because I needed to pull my brain out of where it was. I needed to find something else other than what my head was telling me. And for me, it's like if you're trying to bodybuild, okay, you don't start off with buff muscles. You have to work at it. You have to do day by day or bit by bit to start those muscles working, and then for them to get stronger, so become stronger. And I believe that that's the same with the mind, that you have to do things to strengthen the mind. When I first started, I think there's 64 of these, and I've picked out the ones that have some significance to the way that I was feeling at that time. And so when I first started reciting them, they were just words. I was morning and night, I was repeating all of the cards. I was repeating the words just morning and night. In this last week, I've been repeating them, but there seems to be now some emotion in what I'm reading. So I want to share, I'll share one with you every week or every time I do one of these. And hopefully, you might get some benefit out of the wording on it. You can obviously replay it or pause it and write it down. I'm not suggesting any of these things will help you, like the herbs and stuff. I'm not telling you to, that this will definitely do you any good, but what I'm sharing with you is what's helped me. And it's just so nice to be able to function and be able to actually smile without it being forced. Anyway, so this week, the past is over and done and has no power over me. I can begin to be free in this moment. Today's thoughts create my future. I am in charge. I now take my own power back. I am safe and I am free. As I said, there's another 63 of these, and I'm enjoying reading them because now they're having some meaning to me. Now, these little changes that I've made, they may not be a slap in your face, making a slap in your face difference today, but all the little differences along the way will end up making a big difference further down the track. And I'm all right with that. I've been dealing with this for so long that, like further down the track, if it's tomorrow, if it's next year, if it's 5 years down the track, being able to function means that I can start enjoying my days. And I may still have some crap days, because I have been. But let's say out of a week, I have 2 good days at the moment, then that's 2 good days that I wasn't having before. And maybe next week, I'll have 3 good days. Maybe I won't, but that's all right too. I am looking at what's going on right now, and feeling good right now is a blessing for me. And it's taking work, but I had 2 choices. One was to drown myself in medications, Valiums, and all of those things, and just live with being a victim. And I know about being a victim. I was a victim for a really long time. Why is this happening to me? Why did that happen to me? Why were people, and I lived in that bubble for a really long time. So I could have either stayed there or become a fighter to find my space in this world, to find my freedom in this world, to allow myself to be, okay? And I chose to become a fighter. And not as an angry thing, not as a vicious thing, not as an aggressive thing, but as a journey to a better place that allows me to be free, to be who I am, to stop all of this self-abuse and self-doubt. the overabundance of it, because we all have it. I mean, it's natural to doubt yourself with certain things, but to never feel good enough because way back when that's what you were told, when you know very well that that's not you. Like, we all know the real us. The fact that we have allowed other people's opinions and thoughts and beliefs to change what we know. Like, it's like their thoughts are more important than ours, like their understandings about us. No one understands us as much as we understand us. We know, every human being knows. We know what we like, we know how we think, we know how we feel, and no one else will ever know that. So it is up to us to find that place that allows us just to be, where you don't have to answer for yourself. I mean, obviously there's a level of certain behaviours that you're supposed to take on board, you know, especially when you're dealing with other people. But when you're by yourself, do what's right for you. Be how you want to be. Act how you want to act, because it's nobody else's business, okay? Unless you're doing it in front of them and it's upsetting them. But we all should have a sense of respect, the respect that we show for others. So many of us forget to show that to ourselves, okay? And it's vitally important that we start respecting ourselves like we do everybody else, okay? So I'm rapt that I'm feeling like I am today. I'm grateful that I feel this way because I was able to do this particular video. And all I can say, guys, is just keep at it, keep trying. Okay, so remember to breathe, remember to smile, and remember you. Always remember you. I love you guys.